So, I was gonna post a video of me just playing this first week on Upward. I'm playing Soldier, by the way. Um, but I fucked up the recording, and so now I'm just gonna do a thought process video. I'm gonna tell you guys about what I think about what. Um, this is a Silver Soldier review, so we're just gonna see what goes on. I'm gonna lower the volume actually a little bit. So, my loadout so we're starting out on defense. My loadout is actually Black Box, Conch, and Whip. I don't see as many soldiers utilizing a backpack or the Black Box for that matter on defense, and I think a lot more players should. You get to play a lot more aggressive, and you also get to stay alive a lot longer. You are going to see there are a couple times that I overextend because I need to make plays for my team, but I'll break those down as those happen. Also, I should mention this is the first week that we were playing with our Pyro, Medic, Engineer, and Sniper, so we were not as confident. So I want to talk about soldier spam at the beginning real fast. So time's about to start. By the way, I'm going to like pause and slow-mo and stuff like that throughout the whole thing. Because I have rage or a conch, like a backpack in general, it's really important that I'm building rage, and just utilizing these spam spots at the beginning usually gets you a lot of rage. So. And my goal right here is to be spamming off the sniper so our sniper can win the SVS. But I don't get anything. And I want to talk about... Alright. I'm going to chase this scout, and I'm going to kill him. And you'll actually see how long it takes for us to kill him. Our pyro called that he was lit, and he was not as lit as I thought he was. You could chase for that frag. I'm a soldier and they didn't have any time on cart, so it didn't really matter. Alright, so I want to talk about this spot. So there's two ways that you can play soldier on Upward first. You can play this spot, or you can play like left side in general, which means that you could play like playground or like the flank. I don't like playing the flank for two reasons. One, because it's too easy to get caught out. You're on low ground. And also, you're taking unnecessary spam from players on playground. So I'm just saying that. This right side has its benefits. You're always on high ground. You get really easy spam on the combo, and you can also pressure cart players. So our spy was... usually I wouldn't be playing this aggressive, but our spy actually called that... that they weren't anywhere close and that I could get that free spam. The pyro does 4-star med here. Oh, and our spy, I'm like 90% sure, dropped the med earlier in this play. So just so you know. Also, you'll notice that I really only get arrows from my medic. I'm never really tanking heals from him. I don't know why I got stabbed right there. That was so silly that I got stabbed. And that actually does fuck us up. So I want to bring something up. So notice they just capped. This is our scout, by the way. Pushing the soldier. I don't spawn for another 14 seconds, which means that there's going to be no presence in tunnel. And having no presence in tunnel basically means that they're going to be able to get this point mostly for free. Presence in tunnel is everything. The fact that I died is actually going to win them this point, and that retarded spy play that he wasn't even going for is actually going to get them a lot of space. Alright, so I just now spawned. Their cart is in tunnel now. I'm going to grab a crit heal real fast, get 300, and I'm going to go fight the cart pushers. Never mind, I just wrecked my crit heals fighting fighting that spy. Okay, I really didn't need it anyways, it was just an engineer. Yeah. Oh, I hate it when these players do that, when they don't call what's where. My spy saw the scout, but he didn't call that he was there. He just said he was in tunnel. I hate that. So right here, your job as a soldier is really just to clear cart, and that's all. You can see that's all I'm just trying to do right here. I'm not trying to do anything fancy or anything like that. I'm just trying to stay alive as long as I can and fight cart. Now right here, I called for my team to be aggressive, but then I saw the sniper and I knew that he was gonna. I knew that he was gonna try and hurt my team, and so I had to make sure I got out. Now I want to talk. Actually, I'll just show you guys. Oh, never mind. I guess that happened in the second half. I don't know. I killed a soldier though. In the second half, I stay in there. And that's my scout baiting me. Nice. So right here, I want to talk about where to hold on third. Ideally, you hold close to roller coaster. Although because I'm still on conch black box, it's not really as viable because I'll be in the sniper sightlines a lot more, and I won't have the health to be rocket jumping all over the place, and I won't have the rockets to be doing that. So I need to be playing spam spots, and I prefer to continue with this because it's really good for last. So playing this angle with my heavy is going to be really good, and also playing on that balcony in front of me is going to be really good. Ooh, yeah. So right there, the second I saw the pyro, I wanted to jump out of there because they were so close that it's really important that I stay alive here. I almost have rage. The cart isn't close enough to get capped, and we have enough players. It's important that I stay alive here and that my team is taking heals. My heavy just got a frag on, I think, their pyro. So I'm going to be able to recommit into this fight, but I need to get health first. And I'm going to go upper because that means I'm going to get this other pack. I'll be full 200, and then I'll be back in a position that I want to fight in. It's just the fastest way. So right here, actually I'll play this in slow motion. No, never mind. Right here, because I have my conch, it's important that we go into them right here. But we get the... It really sucked that our medic got caught out by that pyro a little bit because we weren't able to capitalize as much as we wanted to. But luckily Bonesaw went kind of big and he got a lot of damage onto that demo, which was really important. They called a soldier behind us, and so I had to go fight him. So again, the goal of this third point is to tank your sniper and really just get spam because we have all this high ground, and so that's all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to utilize my high ground and get spam. Get as many packs as you can, you know, stay as healthy as possible. If you think that you're gonna die, just RJ out of there. There's no reason that you have to stay that close. And then as soldier, it's also my job mostly to be focusing the cart. So as you can see, like I just have to be all over the map right here, and that's really soldier on payload what you have to be doing. You can't be in one spot static. That's a lot of problems. That's the big problem that a lot of lower level soldiers have, is that they'll be too static and not really dynamic enough. They'll just sit in one spot for the entire time. I don't know why this scout chased me that much. That was honestly a really bad play from him. And I should have been watching my back. I knew that he was going to be there, but it was really silly that he chased me that far. But I could have prevented that by watching my back. And I could have gotten out, and I could have probably actually denied the cap. So we have this teleporter that goes into upper, which is really good, but you can just jump into upper as soldier. And I want to talk about my fourth controversial spot? I don't know. I have a lot of controversial spots on this map. So I play in spiral rather than in lower. Now there's two ways that you can go about this. You can either play lower, which if you're in a higher level of play, you're going to want to probably be playing lower. And the reason why is because lower is so critical to taking upper. You can't take upper through spiral. You have to go from lower to upper. And so playing lower as a soldier really allows for a lot better spam. It's really small corridors. It's really good for your teams. However, on the flip side, playing spiral, my goal is to give my demo man as much space as possible, so that way he can play a more dynamic role playing back stairs or front stairs. And then it'll also give our heavy a lot more heals because our demo isn't taking a lot of damage. So my goal is to be a dynamic player here. I'm responsible for the spiral staircase, and I'm also responsible for cart. So I'm tanking 300, and I always pre-fire this angle because snipers love to peek this. And I'm just taking too much damage. Now, Townsy, our demo, yeah, this is a weird pop by them. They really shouldn't have popped Uber there. I was looking for a teleporter there, but I couldn't find it. Luckily their whole combo died, so it's not really a huge deal, but it was kind of ridiculous. Satan wouldn't have died. That's a yikes. That's cringy. Anyway, the big goal right here is because our medic isn't up yet, I have to be the one like being forward and taking spam and spamming a lot, and I also have to be making sure that no one's going to be taking damage. If anyone dies, it really should be me, and plus it allows me to build rage. So as you can see, the cart is starting to get a little bit closer, and I'm starting to worry about it a little bit more, but it's not close. It's not that close. It's not close enough for me to really be like this worried about it, but it is still a pretty big deal. We think that their combo is trying to push through main right now instead of anything else. And because they're 4 players down, including their pyro, I'm going to try and push into them. Oh, what happened here? They called... oh, that's right. This was such a waste because they called... I can't remember who, but someone called that they were pushing from lower. But I saw that their whole combo was dead, and so I didn't know who was pushing, but I knew someone was. Or I trusted my team, but you know. And they just killed, like, our scout, soldier, and medic, so, like, we're fucked here. Like, there's no way we win this. Yeah. In fact, I think, yeah, that Girardi actually helped us so much because I almost won this for us right here if I hit a little bit of a better rocket on that sniper. I mean, 80 damage isn't enough, but, like, it's whatever. Do I really have to... Are you serious? Are these flames gonna be here? I don't want these flames to be here. HUD_reload scheme, please. Alright, well, whatever. Alright. So on these first like on this like first little bit, my goal is to force their mid. That's all I'm trying to do. Townsy's gonna sack, and while he's sacking, I'm trying to get into a position where I can make a big play. So Townsy was already in, and he died early, but I just kind of figured, you know, whatever, and I come in here and I actually get the drop on the medic. So that big force play is really huge. I mean, it wins us the point. A good team wouldn't have left after that, actually, because a good team would have realized that there's no way that our medic would have been out of spawn and that we could have capitalized on that. And a good team probably we'd still be able to do something with it, but like there's no way that we'd be able to do that much off of it. Oh yeah, this is bad. Ugh. So like that's whatever. So our demo man was calling for me to be aggressive here. He really thought that we could win this right here, and so I decided to bomb the dispenser because they'll just be a ton of damage and I don't get an assist, but our demo capitalized off of my damage and we got the frag. So right here, my team is also calling that they needed help on cart. Oh, die! How does he live? 24. Yeah, and they needed help with the soldier. I should discuss the role of the soldier right there is that primarily you need to be helping with the cart. Like you're still a flank player, so your first dedication needs to be to the cart, that the cart continues to move no matter what. But if your team can utilize the presence of a soldier, then you know you're good. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like our engineer's getting teleporter set up, our team is trying to get a little bit more far forward. There's no one who's gonna push the cart, so if anyone's gonna push the cart, it's gotta be me. I mean, our spy could, our pyro could, our NG could, but right now while our scouts respawning, I have to be the one to push the cart. And keeping that cart moving is gonna be really huge. But our scout's back, so he calls me off. And right here, all I'm trying... I don't know how that rocket didn't hit me. That should have done 130 damage to me. But all we're doing right here is we're just trying to get space. Again, like, we killed a lot of them in that second push, so it's not likely that any of these players are going to be able to really do anything. Oh, I remember I BM'd the guy a little bit right here. I said, don't run away from me, sir. He was fearing me a lot today. Either way though, we just have to keep the cart moving, and so I'm just gonna do whatever I can to help my scout out here. This was stupid. Our heavy is... Oh, I tab out right here. This is good. Our heavy's playing shithouse, which is okay. But honestly, this isn't really a play that we want to be making because like no one's really with our medic and they could capitalize on it, but this team thankfully wasn't. And our demo was not with our medic, so yeah. Should I have a few models on? I don't think I should. Does this look better? I don't think it does. Okay, so right here, they just left, so right now I can get forward and I can go for a force play, but my team called that they were out so much earlier that it wasn't really worth it. Oh, and this is just a dinky little sack play that I just wanted to run real fast. The only reason why I did that was because our team was close to being able to push them, and if I could force the medic, then that would have been huge. But I couldn't get the second rocket off. If I got the second rocket off, I actually might have been able to drop him, or my spy who was right there might have been able to drop him. Oh, this is actually an interesting play. So the pyro chases me, and so because he chases me, I had a free rocket at the medic, but I hit the wall instead because I'm bad. So 2 times I've almost forced this med, but I didn't because I'm not very good. I guess I should play this game more than just 2 times a week. So this Pyro is still guarding front stairs, and so because he's like mostly guarding this front stairs, like I'm just gonna start pushing this spiral, and I found out my entire team's here. So I get dropped in this Uber. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be in it, and we also shouldn't have exchanged right there. I don't know why we did. But it does buy us time on cart. And like the thing is here is that we're playing really aggressive for 2 reasons. One, because we push so fast, like we can afford to play this aggressive and just get time on cart. But I am feeding a lot here. I think my last 5 or so deaths have just been feed. But it is okay in this situation because that's what we're trying to do. So your goal as soldier right here is actually just to be an initiator, be a kind of a torpedo for a push, you know, kind of like help out your team wherever they need it. So right here they called that my team is letting me know that they're trying to take out the gun. And so any spam that I do towards the gun is actually going to be really useful. So because they wrangled it, I decided to jump them, but this demo man had this retarded trap. Like I could never like expect that. You can see me in the chat. Like, what kind of trap is that? That was ridiculous. I could not believe that. And so because I just saw him go in, I just decided to go in again. And the medic didn't need to die there, but we for sure didn't know his Uber. So I decided to go for it. Oh, so you'll see right there what I did is I shot that 3rd rocket at the Pyro because I could catch that corner real fast. If you can get behind a corner, shoot as many rockets at a Pyro as you want, because if you hit a Pyro, like I hit him for like, what was it, 148? Like I knew I just had to hit another rocket, so shooting that rocket there was no risk to me. I got the sniper pick that I wasn't expecting to get. I got the sentry gun, which I wasn't expecting to get. I got the medic too. Anything extra is free, especially when the Pyro took that much damage. You can catch a corner, shoot a rocket at a Pyro. But I think we just cap here. Actually, I remember we have a delayed cap here. Like, our players just kind of feed right here, which was kind of ridiculous. And I kind of just say fuck it, and like I went in to go like distract, or not distract, but to kind of push those players off the whatever. So that was our first half. I'm just looking at the logs right now. I had a really good first half. I think I 2nd damaged on my team. And like 3rd damage in server or something like that. So a couple little things that I wanted to like say were my how do I explain this? Like the big things that like really make a difference for me is if I had to say my top 3 things are on defense, play aggressive on defense, like hold tight corridors, but always make sure that you like play on the line of like overextension. Like play in a spot where even if you did overextend, like you can't quite overextend, but you're still like good, you know. 1, 2, go for sacks liberally, and 3, get buffs. So here we're going for the same play. Townsie's supposed to let me know when he's in, and Blue gets headshot, and Townsy gets wrecked here. So I'm going in for the same play, but I just got wrecked. So our whole sack wave just got obliterated, which is fine. the thing is about being on blue is your spawns are so fast that it really doesn't even matter. So we're just gonna reset right here. You know, they've had to pull off so much, and they really didn't get anything from it. It was dead time anyway that we're just gonna spend pushing the cart. So also, quick switch mine. If you don't have one, go get one. They're free. Okay, so I do want to mention this. You own Upward first if you can get Playground. If you own Playground, you own all of first. It doesn't matter what positioning they have. It doesn't matter what numbers they have. If you have Playground, you win this, because as a soldier, you have so many good spam angles. Everyone's going to try and get to that health pack, and no one will be able to. That's where the dispensers are going to be. That's where the heals are going to be. If you can spam down from Playground into where the medic would be, you will get a million free kills. You'll get so much free damage. Now right here, we don't have any picks. So me and my scout here, we're going to look to either focus one of their flank members or try and find a pick somewhere. Or I'm just going to jump in and die like an idiot. Let's see what we do. Oh, what a surf. So the soldier jumped me first, and so the second I saw him in the air, I knew that I only had to beat the heavy, and the heavy's already shooting me, so I'm probably dead right here. But it is worth the risk, because if the heavy was just shooting someone or didn't see me for a moment, then I would get this free sniper pick, but I don't think I can get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I just immediately die. But that's not a problem. So, we kind of realized that nothing has really been working right now. And because nothing's really been all working, we're just trying to look to bot in. And we have so much space on right that it does look like we are just going to be able to walk back in. Hold up, I gotta talk to Blue, my team leader. Yeah. Oh, what do I tell him? I'm recording a thing right now. Maybe. Alright. Alright, so I go in for a sack play because of this. So, the second that they leave, they're super exposed. And their pyro just died. So by me playing this aggressive right here, there's no way that they're going to expect anything. Now, they do have a gun up, which I wasn't expecting. And so, my goal here is to get any one of these 3 picks right here. If I can get the medic, demo, or sniper, that's going to be huge for my team, and it's going to be pushable. So I get in here, I go for the medic, and I don't get anything. Now my demo right here, now this is like a team communication thing that I think everyone needs to do. My demo right here, like, wanted to bomb so bad, and I called him off and I told him there's a sentry gun. Those kinds of calls, like, change games, because our demo right here, they're going to go left side and they're going to get aggressive and they're going to take hill right now. You won't be able to see it because it's just my POV. I should have killed that soldier too. Like, I should have at least directed him. That pissed me off. He was like 20 health. Grr. Whatever.
Sniper.
But what was I gonna say? That little bit of aggression that they had because of my play allowed them to do that. Oh, Grr. Panther has got some interesting spots where he aggresses from, and some of them piss me off. Not gonna lie. Alrighty, so now we need to take this corner, and there's a couple different ways that we could do this. I'm gonna jump over to this side so I can get a good spam angle on them, and I thought he was gonna jump me, but it turns out he just jumps my combo. But like, by me spamming right here, I'm taking so much attention, and I'm dealing a ton of damage too. And so all this damage that I'm doing is just buying my demo man space here. and I even get the heavy frag. And then my heavy just drops down, right? And then the medic has to pop on absolutely nothing. There's nothing useful here. And so we just get almost a full team wipe. We've killed all their important classes except for their medic, but he just used Ubers, so like this is just like absolutely perfect for us right now. And again, like it's important that, you know, the cart keeps moving, right? And so we're gonna keep it ×3 because that's all that matters right here. But again, scouts here, we're out. Now, none of my teammates took U-turn, so I'm gonna take U-turn, and I didn't see anyone immediately, and so I'm gonna use that to get behind them because my team called that they were leaving. Oh yeah, what the fuck was that? Like honestly, like the only thing I can think of is that Xanda full charge body shot me. But like that was ridiculous. Okay, anyway, whatever. The point of that is my team said that they were backing up, and how they were going to back up is they were going to back up through that main, and so because I was in U-turn, I could aggress into them and make a play. But you know, that didn't work out. Right here, our team is going to look to take upper, and so I'm going to do this bomb again. Probably not going to get anything. I don't think I've ever gotten anything on this. Although what this does is it takes the heavy's attention away from me, and that allows our demo to drop their med. You see, Soldier isn't about making the plays all the time. Soldier most often is about making space for your team, and so by me making that little tiny play where I take the heavy's attention off, that means our demo could get into them and drop their med. Or was it? Who dropped their med? I think it was our demo. Although, you know, I'm not sure. Oh, that's awkward. So, right now as Soldier, especially on last on Upward, you could really do whatever you want. I chose to go at that top right. You could then jump to spawn if you wanted to. You could jump to spawn and maybe spawn camp them. That's a really good idea. You could also bomb like the gun right there because you saw it was only level 1, and you could, well, I mean, it wasn't even like fully built, so you could bomb that or something like that. But, you know, there's a lot of things that you could do. Alright, so we saw last time that their sniper wasn't in main, and so I had my spy try and figure out where their sniper was, and he said that he was main on the left side, so you're gonna see me do like the podgy like sniper spot as Soldier, and let me tell you, it did not work. It did not work. So I just decided I was just gonna dry peek it, and I got a little bit of damage. So again, I'm playing pretty aggressive out the gate. I call the Soldier. Using this aggression is important. Like this, all this aggression and everything is really important. The only issue is that you can't really like defend your team from stuff like that, like the Soldier being that aggressive and stuff like that. But thankfully my team is good, and so my team does a pretty great job about the whole combo. They killed their heavy, demo, and everyone, and so I can actually peek really aggressive right here because I know their whole combo is down. But this scout, man, this scout, thank God my medic hit an insane arrow, or like a nice pred arrow, but like, and actually like them like contesting me is actually really bad. The only person that should really kill me, oh, I die here. I definitely die here. Yeah, because of the heavy. Yeah. The only person that should really be contesting me there is the sniper on roof. He's the class that should be stopping me, and because he wasn't, I was able to play so aggressive, and it forces their combo to deal with me. And the issue with the combo having to deal with me is that, like, if the combo's the ones that, if the combo is the one to deal with me right there, that means that they're not looking at my down men and spamming them. It means that they're not spamming, you know, the gun or anything like that. So me just taking all that damage is totally fine. Oh, our demo called that the medic was lit, and that was fake news. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. He said med took a pipe, and I said okay, and he was lit 90, and he did not die. So our players decided to get out, and just like this life, just like the last one, I didn't take the telly, and the reason why is because my team is right here. Don't ever take tellies that go behind where your team is on defense. That's a bad play. Oh, I was so pissed. I lose this fight here. Because I missed those 2 rockets, I lose that fight. And also because I killed myself. But like I was furious that I lost that, because I don't generally, like, man, my ego's about to sound so big right here. I generally don't lose 1v1s. And yeah. Plus our med drops right there. Ah, okay, here we go. So we need to stop them. The issue is, so I want to talk about this play right here. So right here, I'm in the forward spawn, I'm a soldier, which is all great, right? Here's a couple of problems. Number one, this is a high risk, high reward play, and I kind of read the situation wrong. I read that my combo is down, so I need to buy time and I need to buy space, so I need to make a play. So if I don't make a play, they're just going to roll in and they're going to own our third. However, the way that they looked at it is they said, oh my god, their whole combo's down and their med just dropped. Let's roll this. And so I wait here too long, as you'll see. Me waiting for this long, I waited for like 3 seconds too long, and so when I go to peek this, like, I should have peeked like 5 seconds ago. But now when I peek this, their team is nowhere near here, and I have to go for some, like, stupid plays. So I get onto the medic, and I force them, which is great. I took them down to about, like, 40 health. But that's not the play that we wanted. But blue team did a critically flawed mistake, which is they didn't have enough cart presence when they were close enough. So we are actually able to come back in here and contest this as long as our demo stays healthy. But our demo dies. And so right here, because our demo's dead, I have to be the one spamming the cart, and then I get headshot, and so I have to leave this. Did I get headshot? Go fully charge body shot? I don't know. But they still don't have enough time on the cart, so we can still contest this, but then we die. And so because we die, we have to leave. And I tell my medic to stay with me because he's 95, and as long as I'm stacked here, like, I can't die. Especially because I'm running conch, but our demo gets here. So I said we should just use here. He actually drops me, which is fine. Again, like, this medic hasn't really been playing with us too much recently. And so, like, Zoom's a good medic. He just needs some more experience. Reading that situation, I would have just popped. Like, boom, pop. No matter, though, because they lost their medic. And that was probably the most important pick of the game, because with 50 seconds left, like, they will just get an Uber in time, but it won't be useful in, like, taking out a gun or something like that. Also, please kill mini sentries whenever you want, or whenever you can, because it'll help out your scout a lot. So right here, I'm actually just trying to buy time. I'm just trying to make sure no one goes through here. And now, like, I'm just checking that long enough so that way I know that my back is clear. And that's all I'm doing back here, is I'm just trying to make sure that my back is clear. But this is all dead time. We already won the game, so go search for some frags real fast. And yeah, that's the game. So, I'm probably gonna do more of these. I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, go through my thought process and everything like that. I'll probably have to rewatch this to make sure this is any good. And if it is, and you guys like it, I don't know if anyone's actually gonna watch it. Does anyone watch these videos? I don't know. I have like 100 and something videos on like views on like a couple of my videos. Whatever. If someone likes this, like some, I don't know, soldier main in like another division like likes these or whatever, just let me know that you like the thought process videos. I'm probably gonna post one next week. Next week is product. I'm probably just gonna post comms and everything like that. But yeah, that's all I really got for this. So I'm gonna end this right here. Peace out.